Picture this. Your car breaks down on a Tuesday morning, and the mechanic hits you with an $800 repair bill. Or maybe your laptop crashes right before a big presentation, and you need a replacement fast. Sound familiar? If you're like most people, unexpected expenses like these can send you into a financial tailspin. Here's the reality check. According to recent studies, nearly 40% of Americans can't cover a $400 emergency expense without borrowing money or selling something. But what if I told you that you could have $1,000 saved up faster than you think? What if that emergency fund could be sitting in your account in just 30 to 60 days? Hey there, wealth builders. Welcome back to WealthWise, where we turn financial stress into financial success, one smart decision at a time. I'm Jesse, where we turn financial stress into financial success. I'm here to show you exactly how to save your first $1,000 fast, using proven strategies that real people have used to build their emergency funds from zero. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to financial security and, more importantly, the confidence to tackle any surprise expense that comes your way. Let me start with a story about Sarah, a teacher from Ohio who was living paycheck to paycheck. She thought saving $1,000 was impossible until she shifted her mindset. Instead of seeing it as one massive mountain to climb, she started viewing it as just 33s a day for 30 days, or about $16 a day for 60 days. Suddenly, that impossible goal became a daily challenge she could actually tackle. The $1,000 emergency fund isn't just a random number, it's your financial foundation. This amount covers most common emergencies: car repairs, medical bills, home maintenance issues, or temporary income loss. It's not meant to replace a full 6-month emergency fund, but it's your starter emergency fund that breaks the cycle of debt and financial stress. Here's why $1,000 is the perfect starting point. First, it's significant enough to handle real emergencies, but not so large that it feels overwhelming. Second, the psychological boost you get from hitting this milestone creates momentum for bigger financial goals. And third, it's absolutely achievable for most people when you know the right strategies. The key is understanding that you don't need to completely overhaul your lifestyle. You need to get strategic, get focused, and get moving. Most people have more money flowing through their hands than they realize. They just haven't learned how to catch it and redirect it toward their goals. The $1,000 emergency fund isn't just a random number, it's your financial foundation. This amount covers most common emergencies: car repairs, medical bills, home maintenance issues, or temporary income loss. It's not meant to replace a full 6-month emergency fund, but it's your starter emergency fund that breaks the cycle of debt and financial stress. Here's why $1,000 is the perfect starting point. First, it's significant enough to handle real emergencies, but not so large that it feels overwhelming. Second, the psychological boost you get from hitting this milestone creates momentum for bigger financial goals. And third, it's absolutely achievable for most people when you know the right strategies. The key is understanding that you don't need to completely overhaul your lifestyle. You need to get strategic, get focused, and get moving. Most people have more money flowing through their hands than they realize. They just haven't learned how to catch it and redirect it toward their goals. Now let's dive into the strategies that will get you to $1,000 fast. I call this the sprint and save method, and it combines 3 powerful approaches: the income boost, the expense audit, and the treasure hunt. Strategy 1. The 30-day income boost. Start by finding ways to generate extra income over the next 30 days. This isn't about getting a second job, it's about maximizing what you already have. Look around your home right now. I guarantee you have at least $200 worth of items you no longer need. That designer purse collecting dust, the exercise equipment you swore you'd use, books, electronics, tools, list them on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, or have a garage sale this weekend. Take Jake, a college student who needed $1,000 for textbooks. He sold his old gaming console, some textbooks from previous semesters, and a bike he never rode. In 2 weeks, he made $340. Then he offered to help neighbors with yard work and dog walking, earning another $180 in weekend work. That's $520 in just 2 weeks with items he already owned and skills he already had. If you have a car, consider driving for rideshare or delivery apps during peak hours. Just 10 hours a week can generate $150 to $250 extra. Offer services you're already good at: tutoring, house cleaning, pet sitting, or freelance work in your area of expertise. The goal is to create multiple small income streams that add up fast. Strategy 2. The Expense Audit Challenge. Here's where most people discover they're hemorrhaging money without realizing it. For the next 7 days, track every single expense. Use an app like Mint or simply write it down. You'll be shocked at where your money is actually going. Last month, I helped my friend Maria do this exercise. She discovered she was spending $180 a month on subscription services she rarely used: streaming platforms, gym memberships, app subscriptions, and magazine subscriptions that auto-renewed. She canceled $120 worth of these immediately. That alone saved her almost half of her $1,000 goal over the next few months. Look at your 3 biggest expense categories after housing: food, transportation, and entertainment. For food, try meal planning for 2 weeks and see how much you save. Pack lunches instead of buying them. That's easily $50 to $100 a week. For transportation, combine trips, use public transit when possible, or carpool. For entertainment, find free alternatives for 2 months while you're in sprint mode. The expense audit isn't about living like a monk forever. It's about being intentional with your money for a focused period while you build your foundation. Strategy 3. The Treasure Hunt. This is where you become a financial detective in your own life. Check for unclaimed money at your state's unclaimed property website. You might have forgotten bank accounts, insurance refunds, or utility deposits waiting for you. Review your tax returns from the past 3 years. Did you miss any deductions or credits? Call your insurance companies and ask about discounts you might not be getting. Bundle policies? Ask about safe driver discounts, or increase your deductibles temporarily to lower your premiums. Contact your cell phone, internet, and cable providers. Mention you're considering switching, and they'll often offer retention discounts. Check if you're owed money from old employers, unused vacation time, final expense reimbursements, or 401k funds from jobs you forgot about. Look through old gift cards, cashback rewards programs, and credit card points you haven't redeemed. My client Robert found $340 this way: $150 from unclaimed property, $90 from cashback rewards he'd accumulated, and $100 from negotiating his car insurance rate. It took him 3 hours of phone calls and online research. Having the right tools and systems makes this process much easier and more sustainable. First, open a separate high-yield savings account specifically for your emergency fund. Name it something motivating like Freedom Fund or Peace of Mind account. This psychological separation makes it harder to spend the money on non-emergencies. Use the envelope method for your sprint period. Take your extra income in cash and literally put it in an envelope labeled goal. Seeing the physical money accumulate is incredibly motivating. Alternatively, use apps like Capital or Digit that automatically round up your purchases and save the spare change. Set up automatic transfers. Even if it's just $25 a week, automate it so you don't have to think about it. Treat your emergency fund contribution like a bill that must be paid first. Create visual motivation. Make a thermometer chart showing your progress toward $1,000 and update it weekly. Share your goal with a trusted friend or family member who can help keep you accountable. Consider turning it into a friendly competition with someone else who also wants to build their emergency fund. Here's a game-changer tip. Use the power of deadlines. Instead of saying, "I want to save $1,000 someday," set a specific date. Maybe it's your birthday, a holiday, or exactly 60 days from today. Having a concrete deadline creates urgency and helps you stay focused when temptation strikes. Track your progress weekly, not daily. Daily tracking can be discouraging because progress might seem slow, but weekly check-ins show meaningful momentum. Celebrate small wins. When you hit $250, $500, and $750, acknowledge your progress. You're building a habit that will serve you for life. Remember that this is a sprint, not a marathon. You're temporarily adjusting your lifestyle to reach a specific goal quickly. Once you hit $1,000, you can ease up on the intensity while maintaining the good habits you've developed. Let's recap the game plan that's going to get you to $1,000 fast. Start with the income boost. Sell items you don't need, offer services you can provide, and create multiple small income streams. Then do the expense audit. Track everything for a week, eliminate unnecessary subscriptions, and optimize your big 3 expense categories. Finally, go on the treasure hunt. Find money you already have but forgot about, negotiate better rates, and claim what's rightfully yours. The most important thing to remember is this: your first $1,000 is just the beginning. Once you prove to yourself that you can save $1,000 fast, you'll have the confidence and skills to save $5,000, then $1,000, and eventually build the full emergency fund that gives you true financial peace of mind. But here's the key. You have to start today. Not tomorrow, not next Monday, not after the holidays. Today. Pick one strategy from this video and take action within the next hour. Maybe that's listing 3 items for sale online, or calling your insurance company, or opening that separate savings account. Your future self will thank you for starting this journey today. Financial security isn't just about money in the bank. It's about the confidence, peace of mind, and options that come with being prepared for life's surprises. If this video helped you see that saving $1,000 fast is absolutely possible, smash that like button and subscribe to WealthWise for more practical money strategies. Drop a comment and let me know which strategy you're going to try first. Or better yet, share your progress as you work toward your $1,000 goal. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, share this video with them. You might just change their financial future. Ready to take control of your money? Remember, wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about what you do with what you have. Until next time, keep building that wealth, one smart decision at a time. And remember, every step you take brings you closer to financial freedom. So, what's the first change you're going to make today?